Oh my gosh. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Happy Saturday. I missed you so much. Oh my gosh, we're going to talk about that. We're going to talk about how much I missed you. But I just saw something in the chat. I am going to scroll up and do my usual hellos and good mornings to all the early folks. But I just saw something come up in the chat. King, it's your birthday? Happy birthday, King. Can we get all the love in the world for King? Always, but especially today for his birthday. Happy birthday, King. It's so good to have you in this community. Happy birthday. Oh, that's so special. I love that. Thank you for being here. Thank you for spending your birthday with us. That's amazing. So how is everybody today? How is everybody? Happy Saturday. If it's Saturday where you are, it's Saturday where I am. It is 11 a.m. On Saturday, and it has been, it's been a week. It's been a week. So needless to say, I am so happy to be here with you today and with KK and with Raymond. It's been a brutal week. It was a rough week for me with work, but then I also dealt with a lot of pain. I get some pretty rough and chronic period pains there's a balloon Prezi. I'm in the process of getting that sorted out, getting that figured out. But I'm finally feeling better today. I'm a little tired, so you probably can hear it in my voice. But I feel good. And I am finally feeling well enough to have a cup of coffee, which those of you that know me, when I'm in a lot of pain, I can't drink the coffee, or I have like a couple sips to make sure I don't get a headache, but that's it. There's no joy in it. And today I'm finally feeling well enough to actually sit and have my usual like good cup of coffee. And I sort of saved it to have with all of you this morning. So I am I am in the best mood. I've got my coffee with my cinnamon and my oat milk, and I could not be happier. And just feeling really grateful to be feeling good today. So thank you for hanging out with me this morning. Thank you so much for that follow, nice and early on, Grass Pond. And Babs, I saw you come in too when I was hanging out getting ready to stream. So thank you so much for that follow, both of you. Thank you for wandering into the Fox Den on this lovely Saturday. Actually, here it's very foggy. And I was kind of hoping it would still be foggy on Elderwood, but when I signed in this morning, it was just as foggy in my real life town as it was on my island. And I thought that that was so cool. And I was like, oh, I should take a picture of like my Switch and how foggy it is with the fog outside. And then I was way too lazy to get out of bed. So I decided to just chat on Discord instead. Good morning, Giselle. Thank you so much for that follow. Thank you for wandering into the Fox Den. So I'm now probably severely behind on chat. So let me say good morning to all of you. I've been rambling. I'm going to do that today because I haven't felt well enough to talk all week. So I'll be a little chatty today. Lily is here. Thank you so much, Lily, the lovely, lovely mod. So much love to you. And Eloise, which is my second major announcement of the day, other than the fact that it's King's birthday and I have a cup of coffee. Those of you in the Discord already know this, but I decided to take on the incredible Eloise, also known as LaFrog, as a mod for both the Twitch streams and the Discord. And I am so grateful that she said yes. Honestly, I've been moved to tears by it multiple times this week. We've been having a little bit of a love fest in our little mod chat. But Eloise, if you don't know her already, she's an incredible community member. She's been here since the start of my journey, and she's been, part of Sulky's community for a while, and we just love her. We just adore her, and she's acted like a mod for so long just by being so kind and generous to everyone in the community. So please join me in welcoming Eloise to the Fox mods, and please give her all the love that you've got, because this is going to be a love fest stream today. So I hope you're ready for that. I hope you're ready for that. So yeah, good morning, Richard. Richard, thank you so much for being here nice and early. Babs, again, thank you for joining us. Lil Sunshine, so good to see you. So good to see you. King, again, happy birthday. Crossing Kennedy, thank you so much for being here. Good morning to you. Raven Roost, hello. Melissa, hi, Melissa, so good to see you. Shy Narwhal, love to you. I will always love that name. We'll always love that name. Barky Cat, oh, Barky Cat, your school cat. I love the new name. I think that that's such a cool name. Thank you so much for being here. Good morning to you. Artsy, hello, Artsy. Artsy made me the happiest person in the world this week by giving me a Frozen dress. I think it's actually called like an ice dress. We can look at it in a little bit. But so now I already did one Frozen recreation, and I am planning on doing many, many more. I'm actually working on a speed build, a super secret speed build for YouTube of a Frozen scene. And I've just been able to live out all of my Elsa dreams. So thank you so much for that present, Artsy. You made my week, especially when I wasn't feeling good. So who did I miss? Holly's here. Hi, Holly. So much love to you, Holly. I know I've been talking to you all morning, but I'm so glad to see you here. Mindy is here. Hello. Thank you so much for being here. Good morning, the Knitting Lamb. Good morning. And oh, thank you for all these happy birthdays for King. Thank you so much for all these happy birthdays. The balloon, I know, I'm actually a little gutted that I didn't get up and get it, but I wasn't ready yet. Snow Winnie, thank you. Snow Winnie probably. Thank you so much for that follow. Thank you for wandering into the Fox Den. I love your name. It's very appropriate. We are celebrating the snow today. I am living for this snow. It has transformed Elderwood in a big way. And we have lots to do today to get really ready for it. I've been sort of waiting for this moment to do a lot of holiday decorating. So we've got lots to do. Vale is here. Thank you so much for being here. It's so good to see you. Ty, hello. Sunflowers. Your daughter has the same issue. Yeah, there's a lot of things that can be done. I'm really hoping for answers. Some of it was put on pause because of COVID. There's a couple things that they think I might have, and some are worse than others. So we'll see. For now, it's management. And thank you all so much, I should say, for being so kind about me canceling the Thursday stream. We'll talk about that in a minute, but I appreciated all the kind messages and the support. It was so nice. Tofu, hi Tofu, so good to see you. Floor, hello. Grass Pond, oh my goodness, all this love today. This is what I missed. I have to tell you, I've said this before. I didn't know how I'd feel about streaming. I had no idea. I was like, this is a thing I want to challenge myself to do. This is something I feel like trying. And I have to tell you, I didn't stream since last Sunday. I planned to do maybe one or two during this week, and I ultimately wasn't able to do it. And I missed it. Oh my gosh, did I miss it? I missed it. And I have to say, the thing that I missed is all of you, hanging out with you and just seeing how much you love each other and how kind you are. And it's so much fun. It's so much fun to be able to hang out with you and have conversations with you and just sort of vibe with you. And I really did miss it, which made me feel good because it means I'm on the right path, right? It's probably a winding path, as we always talk about. It's not a straight path, but it's the right one, at least right now. So I'm so glad about that. Nicole, hello. Oh my goodness. If I miss any of your messages from when you first come in and you want to put it in again, please do that. I get a little overwhelmed when I'm saying good morning and I miss so much. But it's never intentional. And I'm so overwhelmed with how many of you come in and chat. So please, if I ever miss your message, say it again. I actually made a command for that. If you do !chat, you can see my apology at getting used to the chat. So please never feel shy about putting it in one more time. But if you put it in multiple times, the mods will delete it. Hi, Selkie. Hi, Kate. So good to see you, Kate. Everyone Kate is making or has finished making, I'm not sure. Actually, I'm going to start playing while I chat now because we've actually sat with KK long enough. Kate is making a incredible holiday island that is it's Whoville, but it's like a movie set of Whoville. And I've been watching her build it, and she is just amazing. And I cannot wait for that DA. It is such a cool island. It's such a cool island. I think Tofu posted a sneak peek in our Discord today, in Animal Crossing chat, if you wanted to take a look at it. Selkie Crossing. Hi, Selkie. You can't stay because you're at work, but wanted to pop in and say hi. Well, I hope you're still here to hear me say good morning, and that I hope work is really good. And I'm so glad to see you even just for a moment. Laura's Forest. Hi, Laura. I've been thinking about you all week. I won't say why here, but I want to send you a lot of love. And that I know how hard it is with family and things. So I love you, and I hope you're doing okay today. Yeah. Oh, look at all this love. Phoenix Kitty is back. Hello. You've been time traveling to get DIYs and the frozen treats. Somebody gave me, oh my goodness, we can't start that yet, but this is a good place for a Snowboy. I'm very excited about that. We'll do that in a minute. We're going to start with some dailies. I actually want to work on this area a little bit now that we have snow. Look how cute it looks in the snow. It's everything I ever dreamed. It was so hard for me not to time travel and see the snow when I was actually building this tree farm, but it was so worth the wait. And I can't wait to see them actually lit up, some of the trees. It's so fun kind of waiting and seeing that unfold naturally. I always say, if you like to play with time travel and stuff, that's fine. We don't care. But I'm just so happy that I waited because it felt so special. So I want to decorate this up a little bit today with you all. And then I want to continue our massive terraforming project. But let's do some dailies. Love. Yeah. So much love. Let me scroll down. I'm definitely missing some stuff, but, again, if you want to say it again, if you want to say your message again, I'm happy to see it now that I'm caught up. So thank you so much for that follow, local froggy friends. We have a lot of frog lovers in this community, so you're in the right place. Thank you for wandering into the fox den. Let's see. Actually, I should say when I signed in yesterday, Bo was thinking, and I let him think without talking to him because it was right when I signed in. So I thought maybe he's thinking about moving out. And of course, we're not getting rid of Bo. We are looking to see if Dom or Pudge want to move out so that we could hunt for Winnie and Kiki. So I'm kind of hoping that somebody's thinking today, but we'll see. We'll see. Let me take a sip of coffee. It looks like Genji is at home, Dom is at home, and Wolfgang is at home. So let's say hello to everybody, see if they're doing any crafting. I saw Tofu post pictures of Kate's island and it looks so cool. Yeah, I mean, she's just amazing. I can't even, I can't even deal with how amazing Kate is. So I'm so excited for that DA. We got to run around a bit yesterday and it was amazing. Oh my gosh, you got to go over. That is very cool. That is so cool. We just got a bonsai shelf. Is that my favorite? Oh, I do know how to do it. Okay. Well, now I have an extra. You'll be dropping it soon, Kate. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Take your time. I know those last minute details are important. But I'm so excited. I can't wait to see it. Valeris, thank you so much for that follow. Thank you for wandering into the Fox Den this morning. It's so good to have you here. So I'm going to save this extra DIY to give to Solara for her DIY boutique that we have every week. I think it's every week, or is it every 2 weeks? I think it's every 2 weeks in the Discord. And speaking of the Discord, I need to say that we've started our 12 days of non-denominational seasonal celebration, which is a long name. Oh, these two are hanging out. It's a long name just to sort of say, like, we're having a bit of a love fest this December in the Discord. Basically, every day you can enter to win just really cool Animal Crossing prizes. Yesterday was 12 winners, won 2 million bells each. And today it's a royal crown and like the royal outfit. And I don't remember how many winners, but it's more than one. It's a lot. And then we have, they kind of go up and up from there. So if you're not already in the Discord, please join it and take part in those giveaways because it's there for us to give back. Selkie and I, we want to give back to the incredible community that we've got and we love so much, and almost everybody should be able to win something this season, so definitely join if you haven't already. You can always do the giveaway command or the Discord command to learn a little bit more. The snow is adorable. I know, Phoenix, I know, it's really amazing. Hi Julia, it's good to see you. It's really good to see you. The snow makes everything 10 times better. I fully agree. Yes, terraforming. I don't know why I get so stressed when I terraform, but I love watching other people that are actually good at it. I mean, listen, everybody's always like, I don't know, how do you do that? I really I try not to overthink it. And that is honestly, that's the lesson, right? Just try not to overthink it. Exo Fluff, good to see you. Thank you so much for being here. How are you today? How is everybody today, actually? How are you all doing? What's happening for you this weekend? Anybody starting like some holiday prep? Have you finished your shopping? I haven't. I feel a little bit bad about it, but I'm a little behind. But I do plan. Oh, I'm buddies with Imogen Sky. Look at that, Artsy. Look at that. It's because you've been coming over. Genji likes you. Thank you so much for that follow, Kilu. Is it okay if I call you Kalu? Let me know if you'd prefer I call you something else. But thank you for wandering into the Fox Den. I hope you're having a great day. He wants to race me to your island, Artsy. I don't know. I'll never get over the interior of his house, though. Oh my gosh. Thank you to the mods. Yeah, the mods are amazing. Yes, and it was all the mods who put together the 12 days. Thank you for correcting me on that, Sulky. It was their idea, and they worked on it, and they're putting together all the prizes. We just have, between the two of us, we have just an amazing team of mods, and we're so grateful for them. And they make the place so special. They make it so special. I moved Able Sisters over here to get it out of the way. So we can do a little bit more work on that area by resident services. So that's why that's here. Travitz, thank you so much for that follow. Thank you so much. Thank you for wandering into the Fox Den. Here's Silvana. Let's say hi. Hi, Lilith. Hubbub. Oh, gosh. Let's talk. Does it look like rain to you? I'm trying to get a walk in before it starts. Oh, I hope that means it's going to start snowing. I really hope that means it's going to start snowing. Shy Narwhal, winter in Animal Crossing is the best. I actually think that winter is the best in general. I know that I'm kind of, alone in that. I know a lot of people don't like winter in real life, but I think it's so special, and I'm so excited to have it like snowing in Animal Crossing. There's actually snow in the forecast for me in real life, I think on Wednesday, and I'm really looking forward to it. We had like a couple of flurries on... I don't remember what day, but sometime this week we had a few flurries. There's Pudge. He's running around like wild. And, it was special, but it wasn't like enough for me to really get too excited because it was just a little. But of course, that didn't stop me from going directly into the Discord to be like, it's snowing. We had some laughs about that. Dear Glow, I restarted my island yesterday and got Dom. He's so sweet. Yeah, he was my starter too. I had him and Renee, the horse Renee. And I was so excited to see them. They're both new and they were new to me. So I think that they're great starters. And I love Dom, and I'd happily keep him, but I'm trying to, with the exception of a few that will never leave, I'm trying to let them like have a healthy rotation. Let's actually see what's in the shop today. Ticklish Toast, sorry I'm late. Toast, I think I've said this to you so many times. There's no such thing as late. There's no such thing as late. Thank you for being here at all. It's so good to see you. Little Leafs, oh my gosh, what a cute name. That is such a cute name. Thank you so much for wandering into the Fox Den today. Thank you for that follow. It's good to see you. I've been writing my cards and also doing school reports. Oh gosh. Well, the cards are cute. I admire people who send out holiday cards. I'm really bad at that. I did it like twice. In my life. And both times, I have to tell you, my holiday cards were like a picture of my cats. Everyone else has these like, I don't know, family portraits, and mine was like my cats. And I was really proud of it. I loved it. But I've become a little lazy with it. Artsy, you're going to give me a head start. That's so funny. College semester ends on Monday, so I'm pretty excited. That's amazing, Shy Narwhal. Congratulations. I feel you. I'm not in college, but I work at a university, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait for the semester to be over. It's almost there. We've almost made it. So I don't like any of these coats. I don't even think I'm going to buy them because I just can't imagine me wearing them ever. They are just not the witchy vibe we're going for here. I can't, like a rustic town would probably never be wearing this. I feel like Holly, I feel like you would rock this. I'm actually going to buy that for you in case you don't have it. I'll Tesfa, thank you so much for that follow. Thank you for wandering into the Fox Den. We're going to buy this for Holly. Let's see. We're definitely going to buy this. That is cute. That is super cute. And this knit skirt. Yeah, we're getting that for sure. What else? We have all these already. I think we have all of this. I already bought all of these in every single color because I think that they're so cute. Not that I'm probably going to wear them too much because I like to go barefoot, even in the snow. But, good to have. So let's just get these for right now, and then we're going to go back and get that pea coat. Thank you so much for that follow, X Cloudy. Thank you for wandering into the Fox Den. Clover is here. Hi, Clover. Merry Time Zone. I love that. That's so sweet. Merry Time Zone is so cute. Petite Ophelia, thank you for being here. You're so happy and still loving the Zodiac set you won. That's amazing. You won the Celeste giveaway, right? That's amazing. Congratulations again on that. Oh my gosh, I'm so am I ever gonna be good at chat? Please tell me that, chat. Give me some hope that one day I will not be so behind on chat. It's not for lack of trying. It's just that I don't want to miss anything. I don't want to miss all of your lovely comments. So I try to make sure I don't, but I'll try to get a little bit better. Kilu, you're in Hawaii. I wish we had snow. But Hawaii is so beautiful. I know you probably hear that all the time. I have some good family friends that live in Hawaii, and it's just one of the most beautiful places. So I think that I would I don't know, maybe I would trade snow like every once in a while, every couple years maybe, to be in Hawaii for the holidays. But I feel you. We always want what we don't have, right? Isn't that the truth? Isn't that the truth? What we always want, what we don't have. Oh no, I forgot to talk to Sable. We'll have to go back a little later. You nearly fell out of your chair when you had your first flurry. Eloise, you and I are soul sisters. That we already know. I'm so excited to see what's for sale today. I've been getting a lot of the toys, but I did get one tent, which we're going to put out, I think, by the tree farm today. Because I got the white one. I was so, and Marcel. Oh, Marcel is shopping. Thank you so much for that follow, Fluppers. It's so good to see you. Thank you for wandering into the Fox Den and hanging with us today. I hope you're having a great day. Oh gosh, he wants this. Should we buy it? It actually would look really nice in his house. I think we might give it to him. I don't think he'll put it up, right? Because they don't put up hanging stuff, but it's the thought that counts. So let's give him these. I'm such a sucker for Marcel. I will buy him anything he's looking at. Unless it's like very ugly and would look really awful in his house, I won't give it to him. But I still buy it just so like I could give it to him. I don't think I have this yet. We seem to do our weekly toy test on this stream. So let's see if the cars move around. I'm assuming that they do. Actually, we should look at the wallpapers. Thank you so much for that follow, Mrs. Val. Thank you for wandering into the Fox Den. It's amazing to have you here. We don't need any of this, but we do need wallpapers. We have that because I thought that was kind of witchy, like a gray shanty wall. The only thing I don't like about it is that I think it gets rid of the windows. So that's a little bit of a bummer, but this looks cool. Let's get this. We're probably not going to use it, but it's good to have. I'm not super concerned with Alderwood. Oops. With like totally filling my catalog of like everything. Cause I've been doing that on my side island. We're gonna get the skull flooring, right? I've been doing that on my side island because that's the one that I do like my speed builds for YouTube on. So I pretty much get like everything I can get my hands on Elmwood. But for this one, like it's okay. We're never gonna let Harv leave the island, so we don't need to have everything for Harv's. So we'll just stick with the theme for now. Phoenix, nothing more magical than going outside in the snow at night and hearing and feeling the absolute quiet, that timeless winter snowy feeling. It's lovely. Phoenix, you belong here. You belong here. That was so beautifully written. And it's exactly how I feel, like 100% how I feel. Actually, speaking of my house, oh my gosh, Bo with his soup. Oh, Bo. Hi, how you doing? We're doing good, Bo. I think we're all having a good day. We're vibing. The clouds. Oh, they're also poetic. All of my villagers, they really are. They have such things to say. They have such things to say. Today is a hard day for me, but I'm distracting myself with Animal Crossing, and now I get to be here. Dear Aglow, whatever it is that is upsetting you today, or whatever is making the day hard, I hope that it gets better for you. And me and the chat are just, we're sending you all the love we got. I know I can speak for them. Everybody give Dear Aglow a little bit of extra love today. Thank you for hanging out with us. I do hope it helps. I really do. So those of you that are new, we're making like a rustic, witchy town on Alderwood. So I try to make the house have that same vibe. This hasn't changed at all, but I was like, okay, let's start working on the back room. And I thought it would be kind of cool to make it like an herb garden kind of thing, or like, you know, for potions and stuff. So like have some plants and things in there. So let me know what you think. This is what I've got so far. It's definitely not done. And we're not going to work on it today because I do want to do outside stuff. But let me know what you think. Do you like this so far? Does this seem kind of witchy? And also, do you believe that like those windows are enough light for like the mushrooms and stuff to grow? Because I was thinking that like mushrooms don't need direct sunlight. And so I'm hoping that it feels a little like misty in here. And I'd like to get some more stuff for it. But let me know what you think so far. And I'm going to catch up here. Knitting Lamb has a friend who fosters cats, and her card was a Zoom style view of her, the cats, and all the fosters. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That is actually, I might steal that for next year. So Lil Sunshine, I'm sorry if this is difficult, and I understand it's hard to remember because we're so many here, but do you mind maybe calling me Lilo? Don't worry if you don't remember. I'm fine with Sunshine too. Lil Sunshine, I just did that. Lilo, I will try my absolute hardest. I will try my absolute hardest. And in fact, I just wrote it down. So thank you for telling me that. All of you, please always feel free to tell me that if I'm calling you by the wrong name. I will do my absolute best. It is hard because there are, you know, a lot of you have different names in all the different places. But I really appreciate you letting me know, and I will do my absolute best. Thank you, Lilo, for letting me know. Pineapple Games, good to see you. So good to see you, Pineapple Games. Thank you so much for that message earlier on in the week to my DMs telling me to feel better. That was so sweet. I really appreciated it. We can send Moon and Pickle cards. Oh my gosh. So I don't know if you've noticed, but I still haven't gone to the post office to get my P.O. box address. So if you've noticed that hasn't updated in my panels, it's because Silky and I have been too lazy to go and get our address from the post office, even though it's literally like a 5-minute drive. It's a 5-minute drive. The pea coat does come in blue. I got it. So if anybody wants it, I'm happy to trade it for you. Not trade. I'm happy to just give it to you in the Discord. Oh my gosh, I'm so behind. We were like talking about stuff when we were in Abel's. Okay, I'm catching up here. Everyone needs Harv on their island. I agree. I've noticed that actually a lot of people do have Harv on their island now. And I think that's pretty cool. I'm really glad that people are starting to like not talk to him and have him wandering around. I think that he's really cool, and it's worth having him hang around. You like the room. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you like it. I'm so glad you like it. Thank you so much for that host, Charlotte. I didn't even know you were here, Charlotte. I'm sorry if I missed you in the chat, but it's so good to see you. It's so good to see you. I hope you're doing well. I all the love in the world to you today. I hope you're doing fantastic. Yeah, we got a P.O. box. And you know, we want it for a lot of reasons. But one reason is if you ever like felt like sending us mail, you could, and we would open it on stream. Because like I said, soon I'm going to have a face cam, actually very soon. And you know, I can open anything that you send me on stream, and I thought that would be kind of special. Obviously there's zero pressure to ever send me anything, but if you ever felt like it, you could, and so hopefully we will have the energy to leave the house in the next couple of days and go get that. We actually have quite a few packages to send out, so we really do need to go. So no more putting it off. And remember, no IKEA bears. Thank you for that reminder, Eloise. As much as I love you all so much, and I do believe that you would send me my IKEA bear, please don't do that. I would feel really bad if you ever sent me that, and it's also probably too big for our PO box. Erin, hi Lilith. I'm eating some brekkie while watching you. What's happened so far? Honestly, a whole lot of nothing. A whole lot of like me saying good morning and trying to keep up with chat, and just started our dailies. We are going to start decorating now though. I hope you're feeling better, Erin. It's really good to see you. I hope that the day gets better for you. It's giving you anxiety. I know. Selkie every day is like, we really should go to get the PO box and send out these packages. And every day we're like, eh. So the reason I just picked that up is because I want to put down, I've been thinking about this since like a couple days ago. I want to put down this like holiday spot. Is that right? I think that's not the right spot. Oops. At least that wasn't a full-grown weed. Nothing makes me more sad than when I accidentally pick up a full-grown weed, because then I'm like, oh, I have to like get it to grow again. That's fine. I guess we're not able to put it in that exact spot where we had it. Let's see. Which one of you is... Oh, it's probably the yellow one. Yeah, that's cute, right? I think that's super cute. I don't know. I just think it makes it more special. Oh, we need this. We need this. Yes. Oh my gosh, I've been waiting for one. And wow, he really started our Snowboy here. He really started it. Oh gosh, okay. I'm afraid of where that is, actually. Maybe we should just get this done. Lilo, thank you so much for the follow. Not for the follow, for the host. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And Sad Panda, thank you for that follow. Thank you for wandering into the Fox Den today. We are going to try to make a Snowboy right now. I know I promised that in the title. Thank you for that host, Cactus. Thank you all so much for these hosts. It is my favorite music. Those of you who have been here before, you know that my host music is one of my favorite alerts. So I really love hearing it, and it's so absolutely appreciated. So thank you so much. And Cactus, hello to you. I see you in the chat now. I wish Harv would visit us once in a while. I agree. I think that he totally should. So with Snowboys, I learned this in New Leaf. So if any of you are struggling, and watch, I'm probably not going to do it perfectly because this is my first time doing it on stream. But in New Leaf, I spent countless hours trying to figure out how to make the perfect Snowboy. So when I did my first one yesterday, I managed to get a perfect one, which I was really happy about. And I think it's because it's a little bit counterintuitive. So in my childhood, when I made a snow person, I would always the head would be significantly smaller than the body because our heads are significantly smaller than our bodies. So it just makes sense. But in the Animal Crossing universe, if you actually look at an Animal Crossing person, their heads are gigantic. So I'm thinking that that's why the actual path to a perfect Snowboy is to have the head be only slightly smaller than the body. Julia, thank you so much for that host. I really appreciate it. All these hosts, I'm honestly so humbled. I really do appreciate it. It means the world. It really does. And I promise I'll catch up on chat after I've made this, but obviously this takes, some, I think I might have made that too big. So okay. And now we need to make this slightly bigger. And then I think we'll be okay. Like I said, I'll probably do it wrong because we're on stream. I think I want to make that slightly bigger now. All right, let's just try it. I think that's too big. Oh, it's definitely too big. Oh, it's definitely too big. Oh well. We'll learn from me. What's wrong with this one is that his head is too big. So it's almost like they're perfectly sized, and the head needs to be slightly smaller. But he's actually being kind of nice. In New Leaf, they were super mean. Is it maybe because I didn't do too bad? Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why. Piper, hello. Thank you for those amazing holiday Santa emotes. I'm so excited. Honestly, I should give you a little bit of an update on things. So we are very close to affiliate. In fact, we might be able to celebrate affiliate tomorrow, maybe. So we'll see. You'll see tomorrow. If tomorrow's stream is titled affiliate celebration, then that's what we're doing. But we'll see. And I'm so excited for that. I've been talking to the artist that I've been working with, and she's still behind. She's trying her best to catch up. So if you're new here and you aren't kind of caught up on that saga, I have lots of special things coming for the channel, like a starting screen and all this amazing stuff, and of course emotes that we will use in the Discord and we will hopefully use here. And I'm so excited for them, and I hope that they will be here very, very soon. But of course, artists, like I've said from the beginning, artists are human, and we're not trying to rush her. So we will be patient. But I'm really hoping that we will have them soon because we are so close to affiliate. Withy Pokemon, thank you so much for that follow. Thank you for wandering into the Fox Den. And I should say, I'm just so, I've said this every stream now, but I'm just so floored at the support that you've given me from the start of this journey. And I don't know. I feel like I struggle to find the words. You're all just such an incredible community already. And I'm just so honored to know all of you. And I don't know. Every time I think about it, I get giddy. I just get giddy because there's just so much love from all of you and with each other. And that's what's special. And I just feel like we're really building a special space here. And I don't know. And I'm very excited. I'm very excited for that next step, for us to have things like emotes and channel points, and just some more ways to love on each other. So I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Sad Panda, you're new to the channel. Well, I hope you're having a good time. Those of you who are new, I am a new streamer. We've only been doing this for 2 weeks now. We are on the path to affiliate. We are almost there. And so it's amazing to have you here. And I hope you like it, and I hope you hang out and help us build this special place. Kelly Fleur is here. Kelly, it's so good to see you. Can we get a shout out for Kelly? So much love to you, Kelly. I'm so glad that you're here. I hope you're having a good day and a good weekend. And I hope your stream at 12 a.m. my time went really good. I sometimes can't stand time zones. So what I was thinking for this space, everyone, so the Snowboys are rough, right? Thank you for being supportive on how badly I did after being sort of a braggart yesterday. I should show you my other Snowboy. He's started to melt, but he was perfect, and I was very proud that he was my first one and he was perfect. But you can sort of see the dimensions. Like, he started to melt, so he's a little smaller, but his head is just slightly smaller than the body. What does he have to say? Bud, I got a large snowflake and I want you to have it. Oh, he'll give me something? That's so nice. Oh, I love that. I'm so excited to start making the ice crafting things. I'm actually honestly a little bit sad that we didn't get one today, because I was really excited about getting one. So yeah, let's see. I was thinking what we could do here is I wanted to sort of put some kind of path, because I just feel like it's a little empty. We have this path going here, but I was thinking that there needed to be something like maybe even a dirt path here. I'm not sure how it's gonna look with that one. And then I was also thinking we could put a small ice skating pond here instead. I don't know. I'm not sure if that would be too much. I'm not sure. And then I was thinking we could put the tent right here. I'm not sure if it'll fit. Let's see. I was thinking that would be cute. So let's see if we can get the tent right here. I have it in my pocket all ready to go. Oh, it doesn't fit. Let's see. We might need to think that over a little bit more. So what do you think? Dirt path here, or should I try to squeeze in a little ice skating rink? Talk to Perfect Snowboys daily. They give you one large snowflake every day for 4 days. Wow, I did not know that. I did not know that. Now I know. Thank you for that tip, Artsy. Anusha, so good to see you. Thank you for being here. It's really good to see you. Thank you for hanging out. I hope you're doing well. I hope everyone is doing so good today. Let me take another sip of my coffee. I know I should be drinking water, but I missed this coffee so much. So yeah, again, on the topic of channel points, I'm still super happy to hear any recommendations you might have, about like what kind of channel points you'd like to see. Cause this is, this is a space we're building together. And that's really, really important to me. So if you have any thoughts that you didn't already share last stream, or you want to say what you shared last stream again, I'd love to hear it. I was thinking, and we should get a shout out for Sulky. Can we use that Sulky command? My partner Sulky. If you're new here, Sulky is my partner, the love of my life, and she's the reason that I stream. She's such an inspiration. She's such an incredible streamer. She has created such a special and inclusive and fun vibe in her streams. And she has a coffee, like Get Sulky a coffee redemption, and I want one of those too. I want one of those too. So we'll definitely have one. It's Kate, 100K to shave my head. Listen, I would shave my head again. It was my favorite haircut I've ever had. I'm not even kidding. So I'm seeing that we don't want the ice rink here. So let's see about the dirt path. I don't have the holiday one. I have this one. I'm hoping that it looks okay. Unless I should just use more of this. Actually, I think I might just maybe put a little cobblestone here. Like just a abnormal smudge shape, like right here. Let's pick these up so that it can be underneath that. Yeah, okay. Let's see about this. Sulky is incredible. Thank you for that, Sulky love. She deserves it. I know she gets a lot of love, but there's never too much. And I just adore her. And, it's just so special. It's just so special. I think every day about how lucky I am to be able to do this in general, but to also be able to do it with my favorite person and to have a shared community with my favorite person. I just feel so lucky. I just feel so lucky all the time. And to be able to hang out with all of you. So thank you for that, Sulky love. It's so deserved. It's so deserved. And I see that like every mod shouted her out. So that's fantastic. Oh gosh, I need to fix that Nightbot command. It's a little outdated. But yeah, if you aren't already following me on YouTube, we should talk about that too. I haven't even announced this on social media yet, because honestly, I noticed it the day that I was in excruciating pain and I couldn't even, I'm not sure that I've fully processed it yet even. But we hit 1K subs on YouTube this week, which I can't believe. Like all of this, I just can't believe, honestly. But the fact that we already have 1,000 amazing friends on YouTube, and that you all have been so supportive of my content on there, I just love it. And I'm giddy, like I said. So we made it to 1K, which means we're almost there in terms of being able to like monetize the content over there, which isn't the only goal, of course, but it's still a path that is fun to walk, and exciting to walk, and we're halfway there. So I'm so honored and so excited, and I couldn't be there without all of you. So thank you for watching my YouTube stuff. Good day. Know anyone that needs a free golden can or axe? Well, that's super sweet of you. You are, if you're not already a member of the Discord, you could put it in our trades channel. There's always people looking for stuff on there. Thank you so much for that follow, Ava. Thank you for wandering into the Fox Den. It's so good to have you here. And hi, Lil, oh gosh, I'm so butchering that. Lil Fears. Hello to you. And thank you for that. Congrats. Seaweed, thank you for that follow. Thank you so much for wandering in to the Fox Den. Every time I hear that follow tune, which I've been so privileged to hear so often, I can't help but think about like Brewster. And I know I did this to myself, right? Like I'm the one that chose that alert for my follows. But like, what do you think? Are we going to get Brewster this winter? Do you think we're going to get Brewster this winter? And if we are, do you think that it will have, like, do you think that they will use like the same music? Because I've noticed that some of the music for New Horizons is definitely based on the music for, oops, I did not mean to do that. It's definitely based on the music for New Leaf. Like it's very similar. Well, and I should say like not just New Leaf, but like previous games. So I'm thinking that the cafe will have similar music. I hope it does. I really hope it does. Where did that just go? Where did that drop? Did it not drop? I'm confused. I did put that down, didn't I? Have I had too much coffee? Drop. There it is. Okay. Do we like that? Does that give it a little bit more of like a dynamic kind of look? I think it does. It's been a journey and I'm so happy about it. Congratulations, Lilith, all the love deserved. Julia, it has been a journey. It has been a journey. Yeah, it's been such a journey. I will always remember submitting that first video about when I restarted my island, and I was so nervous and excited, of course, and just like proud of myself, just like when I first started streaming. And of course I had no expectations. I just thought like, this is cool, let's try this. And you know, the fact that it resonated with so many of you, I love it. And I love that something like that is the root of so much of this like community. Like I know a lot of you have told me that you found me and you found my content from that video and from restarting your own islands. And I don't know, I'm so glad that like something like talking about, you know, playing this game that has brought us all so much joy in a way that is, you know, I don't know, mindful, I guess is the word, and slow and, you know, not caught up in comparisons and all of that kind of stuff. I love that we're all united in that, or at least a lot of us are united in that. And I feel like it's really special. So thank you. Miss Mayhem, thank you so much for joining us today. I hope you're having a fantastic Saturday. How are you, my friend? It's so good to see you. I hope we get Brewster or Nintendo will get angry emails from all of us. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I mean, I'm all for like, take your time. But I'm ready for Brewster. I'm trying to see, I think maybe instead of dismantling this, maybe we'll make another section for the tent. And I'm thinking we could maybe make a cozy spot up here. Oh my gosh, that reminds me. I want to work on a bridge here. So I had the log bridge. I had the one that's like the very basic one. It's my favorite bridge for Alderwood because it's like very rustic, very basic. But I was actually thinking that it might be cool to have one here that's kind of raised, because then when you're looking over here, you would have like a nicer view of it. So I want to try a different bridge here. And I was thinking we could do that together on stream, which is why I prepared it for today and totally forgot. So let's do that really quick. I was thinking the stone one or the Zen bridge in wood, and I would love your opinion. I would love your opinion for that spot. Do you think that we should do the Zen bridge in wood or the stone one? And remember, we're going for like rustic witchy, so nothing too extravagant, but I thought it would be cool to have something raised there. So let me know what you think. We could do a poll, I guess. Can we do a poll? I'm not sure. Can you do a poll until you're affiliate? There's so many things that like you can't do until you're affiliate, which I think is kind of silly, really. Like, I actually think that, you know, and I'm like, listen, I'm new to streaming. I'm not new to Twitch. I've been on Twitch for a while, but I am new to streaming. So I feel like, you know, do I get to say this? I don't know. But there's some things that bother me a little bit about Twitch. And one of the things is how they really dangle things over your head with viewers. Like, you know, I've said from the start, like, none of this is about numbers. I turn numbers off. Like, I have no idea how many of you are here right now. I'm grateful to every single one of you that is here, of course. But that's not why I'm here. And so I'm not trying to pay attention to it. But Twitch likes to dangle those kinds of things over your head. And it's sort of like, if you don't have X number of viewers, you can't be affiliate, which means you can't have emotes, which means you can't have channel points and all of these things that make your stream so fun. And then they hang, like once you reach affiliate, they hang pirate. I almost said pirate. They hang pirate over your head. They hang partner over your head. And it's like, you can't stream in like HD until you're a partner. You can't have a lot of, emotes until you're a partner. Like they max you out at like 5 or something. And like all these extra benefits. And I just think that that's kind of silly. I don't know. Like I'm all for like reaching milestones and having something to work toward and like getting benefits for being partner. I mean, that's amazing, right? But I don't know, like a part of me is like, does it need to be things like emote slots? Like, I don't know. Like there's a lot of streamers out there who are probably not trying to go for partner. Like me, like a partner would be great. And like, listen, I'll apply for it if we ever meet the requirements. But like, that's not why we're here. And I just think that like, if I'm going to do that because I want to get like emotes, I don't know. I have opinions on it. I'm not probably phrasing them great, but like, I just think that they really hang those things over your head. And I've seen a lot of streamers, a lot of like established streamers that I admire and I look at and I think that they have everything, feel like a lot of stress and anxiety about things like partner. And I don't know. I'm not sure it would be so, stressful if it wasn't like that thing that Twitch hangs over your head. Like after every stream, I had to turn this off because after every stream, Twitch emails you and is like, you know, here are your stats. Like, here's how many people watched. Here's the average. Here's how long they stayed. And I like literally turned the emails off because I don't want to know. Like, I just don't want to know. Like especially so early on, like I don't want that to be why we're here. So, I don't know. I feel like some of that is a little wacky. I'm seeing a lot of people like the stone. So thank you for those opinions. And thank you for listening to my little, whatever that was, my little rant. Yeah, Laura, the viewer count is a soul destroyer. Yeah. I mean, if you haven't already, if any of you are streamers, like, first of all, I think Sulky, did we do it? We're about to put something in the Discord where you can mark yourself as a streamer. Because we'd like to know that, and also like be able to like support you and share advice and stuff like that. But if those of you that are streamers in this community, and you know, I'm not here to tell you what to do. Obviously, I've just started this, but I would say if you are feeling any type of like bad about like what you're doing in your content, just like turn off the view count, like literally just turn it off, and see how that makes you feel. Maybe that'll work for you. Maybe it won't. It'd be hard to use a bridge here with the cliff so close, but this is where we had our bridge. We had a bridge here. Excuse me? Is it because I put that there? Do I need to maybe get rid of that first? Hang on. Maybe I added that after the fact. Let's see. Hey, Brainwave, it's so good to see you. Thank you for being here. Yeah, let's talk about how affiliates can't stream in 1080p. Exactly. Like those kinds of things seem silly to me. Those kinds of things seem a little silly. I'm really sorry to ask this, but how you pronounce your username? I pronounce mine Lil Elf Ears. Lil Elf Ears, I think I probably definitely messed that up when you first came in, so I'm sorry about that. I will definitely say it right from now on. My name is Lilith Fox. So Lilith is how you say my name. So I'm sorry that it took me all stream to introduce myself. That is a very me thing to do. Let's see if this fixes our issue. I don't know if it will. I definitely already had a bridge here, so I'm not sure what is happening. All right, let's try just getting rid of these. I'll be very sad if we all of a sudden can't put a bridge here. I will be very sad indeed. Oops. Okay. Things like bridges and waterscaping, really, those are the things that stress me out in this game. That's why I like to keep them very simple, but I did think that this would be very cool. So that's not the issue. So what is the issue? What is the issue? I would love to know. Is it that? Let's see, maybe we add like an extra cliff here. Does anybody have an idea what they think might be the problem here? Honestly, why can't you have emotes with a couple of lovely devoted viewers? Exactly. Like if your community is small and like, but they like, I don't know, like I just think that there's like this valuing of this is across the board, right? Like there is a valuing of communities that are large, like, and we are all kind of guilty of this, right? Like sometimes we give more of our like time, and we have a better first impression of communities that are large, and they get rewarded with things. And like, don't get me wrong, like, you know, if you have a large community, you worked for it. Like nobody has a large community and didn't work for it. Like it takes a lot of work, and I do think that work should be rewarded. But I also think that small communities are valid and amazing, and honestly where a lot of the magic happens on Twitch. So I just think that like I don't know, they should have emotes. I'm very baffled. I'm very baffled about what is happening with this bridge. I'm very baffled. Sad Panda, you've had 3 viewers so far. Well, that's amazing, right? Like, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. And I think that, you know, and that's been my whole thing from the start, right? Like we're on a journey here. It's a slow journey. It's a wandering journey. I'm very aware that I will have days where I have more people here and days where I'll have fewer people here. And that is okay. And I'm ready for it and I'm excited for it. And I think that it's like, it's really hard to maintain that mindset with the way that things are set up. Like you are definitely rewarded for how many people are there watching you. And I think that there's something weird about that. Any Adventure goes, you turned your viewer count off yesterday and had so much more fun without it. Exactly. Because it's not something you're thinking about when you are streaming. You're thinking about who is there, not who isn't, right? Because if the numbers are up and your numbers aren't what you want them to be, all you're going to think about is who isn't there instead of focusing on the incredible people who are there and hanging out with you, right? Like that's the difference. That's the difference. Thank you for all these follows. Neko or Nico, thank you so much for that follow. Messy, Mirth, is it Mirth? Tell me how to pronounce your username. I'm so sorry. But thank you all for wandering into the Fox Den and hanging out with us as we have a little bit of a rant that is definitely sparked by my frustration that this bridge is not going up, because I can't, like you saw, like those of you who are not new here, you know I had a bridge here. So what is the problem? What is the problem? Sulky, at streamers, you aren't streaming because of viewers, you're doing it because you love it. Don't let Twitch or others get into your head about determining your worth by views. Listen to Sulky, everybody. Listen to Sulky. I always do, and it has never strayed me wrong. You're not here for views. You're here for so much more than that. And the views will come in time. The communities will come in time. It's not about that. It's not about that. And I'm very aware that it is easy for me to say this right now when I've been streaming for 2 weeks. And I've been greeted from, you know, the days that I did know, like the days I got those emails, I've been greeted with a very, very warm welcome and numbers that like far surpassed anything I could have ever imagined. I'm very aware of this, but I need you to know that I would have this mindset. Oh my God, has this been working the whole time? Please tell me I'm not wrong and that I didn't just do all that for, oh my gosh. Okay. Okay. I love it though. I think it's worth it. We're going to have to fix up that cliff, but do you like this? Do you like this? Warlock, hello. I love the fox in your name. Good to see you. Kill, enjoy your lurk. Cute, thank you so much for that follow. Thank you for wandering into the Fox Den. I'm so glad that all of you are hanging out and chatting about this, and have opinions on it like me. It's good to talk about these things, I think, especially because I've seen so many people start streaming lately, and it's exciting and it's awesome. But then I just see so many people getting so upset and feeling like their value is not, you know, they're not worth as much because they don't have as many views. And I just think that that's really sad, and it's not what it's about. I really like this. Do you all like this? Iona is here. Hi, Iona. Can we get a shout out for Iona? I adore you, Iona. So thank you so much for being here. I'm sorry I probably missed you come in during my rant and my issue with the bridge. I live for Lilith's pep talks. Eloise, I live for your pep talks. I really do. Jedi Nessie. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much for being here. It's so good to see you. It's so good to see you. Thank you for hanging out. Oh, you're back from your lurk already, Kill. I'm so sorry. Let me catch up here. Okay, we like it. We like it. We like the bridge. Okay. I think this was a good decision. Cactus, you started yesterday, but you have the museum and the Nook shop. That's amazing. That's amazing. Good job. I'm so upset that we now need to like fix all of this. All right. So first things first, let's put that back, because I thought that these were cute. These little mini stepping stones there. So yeah, I mean, that was my little rant. I don't rant often. I really don't. So those of you that are new, like, I'm not going to rant about these things often. it's just, it makes me sad. It makes me sad. And I honestly, I could cry about like the streamers that I know that are so incredible, and just I'll see them feel down on themselves about like the number of viewers that they have, and it's not their fault, because it's the way that it's been set up. And I think, you know, I think that that's sad, because so many people are out there doing amazing things and building communities that are amazing and worth so much, small or large. So if you are part of a small community like this one, or others, you know, give it some extra love today from me. Give it some extra love, and give a small streamer some extra love today if you have it to give. Because it's always appreciated. And streamers, just remember, the people that are there are focus on the people that are there. And the ones who aren't there are probably not there because they have things going on. They have things going on. Not everybody can hang out on Twitch all day long. So not everybody can hang out on Twitch. No, please don't apologize. You're just vibing. Well, that's good. We were vibing until I started ranting. And I think it was because of this bridge. So now that the bridge is over, we are back to our regularly scheduled, cozy programming. So thank you for hanging out with me during that. If you got into streaming just for the views, you're doing it wrong. It's clear when streamers enjoy what they're doing compared to when they're just in it for the views, money, fame. And I personally would rather support an enthusiastic streamer that enjoys what they do than someone in it for the views. Yes. And I think, I think the distinction for me is like, yeah, there's certainly people out there who think that, like, I don't know, they're going to get famous from streaming and things like that. And I've just, that's literally never crossed my mind, because there's just people out there there's people out there who are famous, like can get famous. And then there's people like Lilith Fox who are just like cozy little beans who, honestly, if I ever did become quote unquote famous, I don't think I could ever handle it. So, it's easy for me to say like things like that have never crossed my mind. But then I think that there's lots and lots of streamers out there who, aren't in it for that. And they don't start out in it for the views, but it's easy for it to become about that. Because of the way it's set up. And I guess that's my point. It's like, it's sort of designed to make it so that it could be about the views, even if you don't want it to be. Oh my God, I've only eaten breakfast and it's 6 p.m. Cactus, please go get some food. Food is important. Please go get some food. I missed a couple follows. I'm sorry about that. Nad, thank you so much for the follow. And Julie Cafe, thank you for that follow. Thank you both for wandering into the Fox Den. I hope you're having an incredible day. We actually need another bar here, unless I think I might just not have one there. I think I might put something else here, like a stack of barrels. I think I'll put a stack of pirate barrels here because I think that would be cute. I actually have a couple that we could get started with right here. If you ever have a corner of your island that you don't know what to do with, can I humbly recommend that you put some pirate barrels there? Because they are the best item in the game, in my completely unbiased opinion. So I've always felt guilty not being able to keep up with all the streamers, and that is it too, right? Like you're not at a stream because you have to be there, and if you're like you're there because you want to be there and because it feels good for you to be there. And like if you're feeling pressured to be somewhere, then it's not good. Go when you want to go. And spread your love when you want to spread it and when you've got it to give. And you need to come first. All of you need to come first. Like if you ever couldn't come to my stream, like this is why I say you're late. Like when you come in and you're like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm late. And I'm just like, there's no such thing. I'm so honored that you're here for whatever amount of time that you want to be here. And if you couldn't come, that's okay too, because, you have other things going on in your life other than listening to me talk and play Animal Crossing. So, yeah, that's my rant. We can talk about other things. I actually do have something else I want to talk to you about today. Newbie here. What are you building today? We're doing a lot of random things so far. So we built this. We have this bridge because we should get this. We've been skipping out on these all day. We're like sulky over here, but I need lots of DIYs. So, oh no. Can we actually get any DIYs from balloons right now? Or not yet? When does that start? When does that start? I really want the tree. Ooh, hello. What is that? Oh my gosh, so cute. That is I will probably never wear it on this island, but that's very cute. I will give it to my other islands. Let's put that on. Okay. So you asked what we were building. We just finished fixing up this bridge. I used to have a log bridge and now we have a stone bridge because I wanted it to be raised. But basically Alderwood is a witchy town and it starts with a swamp, which we really need to finish working on. And so I wanted to have this like colossal bridge when you first come in that is a nice walkway if you don't want to use the swamp, but also gives you a pretty spectacular view, if I do say so myself, of our resident services. And in a little while, we're going to start building the big city that's going to be, well, city is a strong word, the town that's going to be back here. So we have lots of building to do. I don't know how much we'll get to today, but we're going to start building back there in a minute. But I did want to do a little bit of decorating up here because I feel like things are looking really bare. And I'm so excited for the holidays and the snow that I want things to start looking a little cozier. So the festive DIYs start December 16th. Okay, so we're almost there. We're almost there. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Soft Pumpkin, thank you so much for being here. It's really great to see you. It's really great to see you. Tofu, I wish we could customize the pirate barrels. We can't. I've tried, but I agree. I think everything should be customizable. Whenever something isn't, I get very sad. Also, can we talk about how cute Marshall looks in his snow outfit? He is a star. He's just a star. Yo-Yo Flax, thank you so much for that follow. Thank you for wandering into the Fox Den today. So good to see you. It's so good to see you. Oh, I can start getting them or I can't. December 16th. Okay. 15th, 16th. What I hear is soon. Soon we will have them. We can wait. We can wait. How do you get pirate barrels? I know this because they're my favorite item. They're from the pirate version of Gulliver. So Gulliver. And when he shows up on your beach, you need to like get go find his parts, like his communicator device from the ocean. You dive for it, and then you have a chance of getting the pirate barrels. I've also been gifted quite a few because everybody knows that I love them and they give them to me. So I have a lot, and I'm very grateful. AC Laura, been lurking but love starting my Saturdays with you. Hope you're well and feeling as at peace as you're making me feel. Much love to you. Can we get a shout out for AC Laura? Laura, I've been noticing that you've been tweeting lately, like lots of like really wonderful and positive things about like loving yourself and caring for others. And I just want you to know that I have been seeing all those. I haven't been really active on Twitter because I haven't been feeling well, but I've been seeing all that. And I just want to thank you for spreading that joy and lots of love to you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the lurk. It's good to see you. Jelly Moths, thank you for that follow. Thank you for wandering into the Fox Den. What do you think? So what I have in my, oh, that's what I have. I was thinking I was gonna put a stone archway here. My favorite version of it is the mossy one. I always customize it to make it mossy. There is never a thing as too much moss. I feel like I can't speak today. That's another thing I get when I have my period. This is TMI, I hope it's not, is brain fog. Does anybody else get that? Like my brain gets so foggy when I have my period. I feel like words just don't come. I think I like that. I think I'll like it once there's like decorations around. I might want it here, but I'm not sure. I think I like it. Yeah, I think I like that. Do you like that? I feel like I've been asking you all day. Do you like this? All right, we should pay for the bridge before I forget, because that is something that I always forget to do. Also, yesterday when I was playing, look what we got. We got the Nook shopping app. Oh, I'm sorry, Pumpkin. I didn't set up that hug command. I wish I had. I need to set that up. There's like a cute command you can set up where Nightbot lets you hug other people. And that's very, very sweet. And I should set that up. XX Alora, thank you for that follow. Thank you for wandering into the Fox Den. But yeah, I'm so happy that I finally have this app. Major brain fog. I'd also break glassware in the lab only when I was on. Yeah, I'm clumsy. Yeah, I have some issues. Yeah, we have pineapple. I mean, I know that not everybody here experiences it, but those of you that do, puddles, yeah, same. Phoenix, it looks good. Thank you, everybody. Trash Z, hello. Thank you for hanging out. It's good to see you. What do you have to do to get the Nook shopping app? I think you need to buy 100 things. Is it 100? I think it's 100. It's a lot. It's a lot of things. You got to buy a lot of things from this, like from the ATM, from the Nook shopping ATM. And then you get the app finally. It took me forever for some reason. I think because I just pretty much come in and buy the music every day. I haven't had, up until recently when Holly gave me a ton of money, I haven't had a ton of money on this account. And I was saving it for like big building projects. So I wasn't working too much on like ordering stuff. But now we finally have it, and it's so much easier to send people presents. So expect prezzies from me now. Audrey's here. Hi, Audrey. It's so good to see you. So much love to you. You don't have to be female to have a period. Absolutely. That's definitely true. Thank you for that, Jelly. But yes, that is 100% true. Poyo, good to see you. Thank you for following. Thank you for wandering into the Fox Den. I shall virtually send hugs to everyone here. Thank you, Eloise. That is why we modded you. Let's withdraw. I don't remember how much it is, but I think if we get like 200,000, that should be enough. I think it will be enough. If we have to come back, I apologize. I love the portable record players. I already have that color. Otherwise I would have bought it. Those are like one of my favorite items in the game because I actually have one in real life that looks exactly like it. And I love it. And it's just cute. And I actually bought my grandma one too. Because when I bought the one I bought for myself, she thought it was so cool. And she has a bunch of old records. And so I got her one too. And I feel like it makes her look really cool. She's got like this, like, I don't know, kind of hipster like item in her room. And I think it's pretty cool. Wow, we took out way too much money, 168. That's not too bad. But yes, let's get that bridge going. And I've also been thinking a little bit about how many inclines we've used for this one area. I feel like we might have used too many because we are just getting started here and we've used 4. So I was thinking that we might need to get rid of one, and I was thinking it might be this one. I'm not ready to do that yet, but I think we might get rid of this one and maybe instead like make it so that there's a path through the graveyard that leads to over here so that you can get to resident services that way. But I'm not sure yet, so we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, 100 things. Okay, so you have to buy 100 things from the app in order to get, 100 things from the ATM in order to get the app. Thank you for that clarification. I would love to give you some bells. You don't need to give me bells. That's so nice. Yeah, Holly came over and gave me 9 million bells the other day. She brought both of her accounts. I think that's gonna look so cute. She bought both of her accounts and just like gave me so much money. Oh, Genji. It started snowing, by the way. So everybody changed into their outfits. Oh, that reminds me. We never checked out our mini circuit. Let's see. Yes, they do. They drive. This is my little area where I just test out all the toys. I was a little disappointed in the robot. I wanted it to walk around in circles. I have 5 million from a turnip scam. What? I had 8 million, but I restarted my island and put on my friend's island to pick up, and buying stuff led to me to spending them. Well, I hope you didn't scam somebody. I hope that, but I'm glad that you have all that money. Yeah, I feel like a real high roller with 8 million bells. I feel like I can like really do things now. We can really get started building. I never do turnips. I should. Yeah, that's been my primary way of making money, especially because people in our Discord are pretty great about like posting when they've got a spike. So it's pretty easy to like get a decent price every week. Especially if you tell people that you bought turnips, they'll be like more likely to check for you. You have candy corn flavored saltwater taffy and they taste like marshmallows. That sounds amazing. That sounds amazing. Actually, I'm going to drink some more coffee. Give me a second. There's nothing better than coffee. You agree? I agree. I agree with myself. Have I had any water? I had a lot of water before I started streaming. I didn't have a lot of coffee before I started streaming, but I did have a lot of water. I think I'd like to start making the area over here. Trash, thank you so much for that follow. I feel weird calling you Trash. Trash, let me know if you have a better name, or not a better name, but like a name that you prefer. But thank you for wandering into the Fox Den and hanging out. It means a lot to us. You like teas, Phoenix? I love tea too, but I have to say that if I'm between the two, I will pretty much always pick coffee. Even though I know that I shouldn't. I know that I shouldn't because I deal with anxiety and I do a decent job of managing it, just like, with a lot of practice and therapy, of course. But the coffee sometimes makes it hard, but I just love it so much and I have a hard time. I can't quit it. I've tried. I've really tried and I just can't. But yeah, don't worry, I would not scam people except Nook's Cranny. Oh, I see. That kind of scam, Jelly. I see. I should have known you wouldn't actually scam people. Nobody in this community is a scammer. I should have known that. I see. You scam Nook. Well, Nook deserves to be scammed, I think. He's like the biggest scammer of them all. I honestly, tell me what you think, but I think that Tom Nook is a bigger scammer than Red. I think that Red gets like a really bad rap. But I actually I think that Tom Nook might be worse. I really think he might be worse. And also can we talk about, I know that people have tweeted about this and stuff. I didn't come up with this idea, but Red, makes these incredible fake artwork that's just as good, if not better than the originals. He's got some serious talent. Yes, Red is an open scammer, whereas Tom Nook is more devious. I agree. A filthy capitalist. He is a capitalist. He really is. I mean, that's I think that's the joke of this game, right? At least I hope it's a joke. But I think that that's a joke. I went to someone's island and sold my turnips and the price was a minus number. Came home and the bells were maxed. In the ABD, I was so confused. I think that's a hack. I think you might have been part of a hack. I think that Sulky did that too. Not an average bee. Such a sweet name. I love that. Thank you so much for wandering into the Fox Den today. I hope you're having an awesome day. So I have this dilemma right now where I need to get rid of these trees. But I feel bad actually chopping them all down, but I also kind of need the wood. So I think we're just going to chop them down. And we could always plant more. I love trees. I hate chopping them down. But I think we could use the wood. So we're gonna chop these all down. And just remember that we can always plant more. Always can plant more. So anyway, one thing I wanted to talk, we were talking, you said you liked my pep talks. I hope that that's true because I have another one. And this one sparked from a conversation I had with Holly this morning. Because so last week, I think when I was signing off on Sunday, I might have even said it. Oh, we need another axe. All right. I had set myself this goal of streaming 2 additional days to my schedule is Saturday and Sunday, right? And then I do occasional bonus. I try to do at least 1 bonus stream a week, during the week, and I announce it during the week sometime, and it's a great time. And honestly, it's because I don't know, I miss you all, and it feels like a lot of it feels like too much time, a whole week going by before I stream again. So I had set myself this goal of streaming twice this week that just passed. And you know, I wanted to do it because I was like, you know what, we could get affiliate and then celebrate affiliate over the weekend. And I think that that would be fun. And I just thought it would be a cool, Lilith, if you use the stone axe, you can get the wood without chopping down the trees. Oh, but I need to get rid of the trees. They need to go because I need to build in that area. That's why. But thank you, Solara, and it's good to see you. And everyone, please give Solara some love because she is one of the mods, Sulky's mods, who is super, super responsible for all the 12 days of giveaways and everything that's going on right now. So lots of love to Solara. We definitely need some materials for this. Tree branch and stone. Okay. So anyway, I had set myself this goal. And it wasn't a goal that I set out of like pressure or like a feeling like I needed to stream extra or anything like that. So don't worry about me. Like I set it out of fun. But then like when I wasn't feeling good this week and, you know, earlier in the week there, my grandma was having a rough time and then I was having a rough time. I started to feel like not good about the fact that I had to cancel, and like the fact that I just felt like I wasn't very productive this week, like with streaming, but also with YouTube and also with like work. And so I was talking to Holly about it this morning because Holly is amazing. We should get a shout out for Holly, actually. You all know Holly already, but let's get a shout out for Holly for having to listen to me all the time. And Beck, thank you for that follow. Thank you for wandering into the Fox Den. So I was talking to her about it. Gosh, I don't remember what I needed. Is it regular wood? Oh my gosh, let's look. I have the memory of a goldfish sometimes. So we were talking about it and I was just like December, and I think this is always, right? But December is this special time where I think you can define productivity differently. And I think you can do this all the time, but I think that December it's important to like remind yourself of this. You can always be productive through self-care and taking care of yourself and spending time with loved ones, and doing cozy things. And I think that there's this like, I don't know, like there's this feeling that we all have that like in order for us to be productive, we need to like be churning out work or churning out streams or churning out content, or I don't know, building our island or like whatever it is that you are trying to like be productive at. But if you have a week or if you have like a couple of weeks or a month of like what you've been able to do is take good care of yourself or spend good time with the people that you love, that's productive too. And like I didn't forget it this week. I had to remind myself. There were some times where I was like feeling a little bit like that's not great, like especially so early on into my like time streaming, like to have to cancel. Again, I was like a little blah about it, but then I had to remind myself that like it is productive for me to like stay in bed and take care of myself when I am in pain. And it is productive for me to not edit a video and instead go and like hang out in the living room with my grandma and decorate the Christmas tree. Like those kinds of things are so important, and they are what makes life worth living. Like at the end of your life, you are not going to think about all of the papers that you wrote and all of the like emails that you answered and all of that. Like, and then listen, like we all have jobs to do, right? We have to do our jobs. We have to be students. We have to like do things. And of course, if I make a habit of canceling streams, you all are going to stop showing up eventually. And same thing with my YouTube channel. Like, and so there is a level of productivity that if something is important to you, you need to do it, right? But I also think that like when you can't do it, it's okay. And that isn't you not being productive. And I'd love to know what you think of that, because I'm sure that a lot of you could say some of that probably more eloquently than I just did. And I think it's something that gets lost. And I think that part of the stress even of like December is that like we all like have so much that we need to do. We got to shop, we got to decorate, we got to like do all this while also like, you know, having that cozy time where we are enjoying the month, and the people around us, even if they're virtual people, because I know a lot of us can't be around our families like we usually would be. however you define family. So I just, you know, it's something that's been on my mind. I don't know what you're talking about, Tom Nook being a scammer. I have him as a stuffed animal and he is a sweetheart. Listen, Trash, don't get me wrong. I think that Tom Nook is so cute. I love raccoons. We have raccoons where I live, actually. They hang out. And they like eat with their little paws, and oh my gosh, I just love them so much. So I think Tom Nook is adorable, but I do think he's a scammer. I do think he's a scammer. Thank you for all that love to Holly. She deserves it. She deserves it. Eloise, self-care is the best thing you can do for yourself. Just because it's not considered work doesn't mean it's not productive. You are taking care of yourself. Absolutely. Well said. So well said. Watching you from France. Is that France? Thibaut, France. Yes, it is France. Well, that's amazing. I've always wanted to go to France. I came very close to going there. I was in London once. I'm gutted that I was in London before I met all my UK friends. And I was gonna like take the train there, and then it didn't work out. But I love it there, and I would love to go. I mean, I don't love it there from experience. I love it there from like books, honestly. I've read a lot of French literature. So that if you don't know me already, I pretend that books are reality. So much love to you from the US. Audrey, it's so true. You'll look back at and be so happy you spent the time the way you did. You probably won't remember you had to cancel your stream, if that makes sense. Exactly. In the spirit of what you just said, I'm about to have a luxurious shower just for me. If you're still on when I'll be back, enjoy the rest of your stream, Lilith. Laura, so much love to you. So much love. Enjoy that shower. Do a face mask. Take care of yourself. Working too hard equals burnout, equals not being able to work anymore, whereas self-care equals longevity in work, ability to work long term. Fantastically said, Barky Cat. Yeah, absolutely. Honestly, I'm kind of upset they didn't give him toe beans. Does he not have toe beans? You're kidding me. That's wild. He needs to have toe beans. Hi, can I just say I walked into the stream for the first time during that speech you just said, and wow, I needed that. Brianna, thank you so much for being here, first of all. And I'm so glad that it helped. And I should say to all of you that like, I need to tell myself this on a daily basis. Like all of the things, like if you've ever thought to yourself, like Lilith just said something so profound, like I need to tell myself these things every single day. Like if you've watched my like Animal Crossing mindfulness videos and things like that, like I don't just like walk around like feeling like this all the time. A lot of the things that go through my brain are not great, and I have to push them out with positive thoughts. So if you are on that journey, just know that there's no such thing as perfect, and you will get there. Brianna, thank you so much for that follow, my friend. Kaylina, oh my gosh, thank you so much for that follow. I am honored that you're here. So honored. Can we get a shout out for Kaylina? We rated her a couple of weeks ago during your subathon. So thank you so much for that follow. I'm honored. I'm honored that you're here hanging out with us. Angry Hippogriff, awesome username. Thank you so much for that follow. Thank you all for wandering into the Fox Den. Okay, Neptune, you too. Thank you for wandering in and joining us today. Yeah, let's get some hellos and some shout outs and some love for Kaylina. We love you over here. Bite Dust, thank you so much for that follow. Thank you for wandering in. Wow, we cleared this area. We cleared it. So let's see what we're doing here. If you are just joining us, we are building a swampy witch town, like an old, like New England kind of witch town. Oh gosh. Oh, thank you so much, Laura, for that host. This is my favorite song. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. So yeah, we're building a swampy, like New England kind of witch town. And what my vision is to have like the actual town portion be back behind resident services here, raised up. And so we built this bridge last Sunday, I think. And now we're gonna work on some terraforming. This is gonna be like a large section of terraforming. So, we'll be chatting about things while we do it. But I'm excited to see it to come together. I want to have some area down here that's level because I want to bring that swampy feel through. So down here is going to be kind of level and swampy. And then we'll have up here this way be be the raised area. And luckily I never flattened. Most of my islands I've ever built, I have flattened completely before I started building, like gotten rid of the rivers, gotten rid of everything. I used to be like a big proponent of that, actually, because it's like a great way to start with a fresh start. But I actually didn't do that on this one because I wanted to try to like enjoy the island the whole time and just like have it to explore in, and I didn't want it to feel like a barren wasteland. So I didn't do it, and I actually have to say that it's kind of nice to not have done it, because now like a lot of this is already built up and I don't need to do it all. So if you've heard me say in the past that the best thing to do is flatten your island, I actually don't know that I believe that anymore. I think it's still a cool and good method, but I don't think that you need to do it. So, you know, the thing is always like, do whatever works for you, right? That's always how it is, but try each one. Yeah, oh, okay, Lena, you saw that video? Oh my God, I'm honored. I'm so glad that you liked it. I'm so glad that you liked it. Thank you so much for watching. Absolutely needed that about productivity, self-care. It was so true and hit home with me. Laura, I'm so glad. I'm so glad that it hit home with you. I thought that it might, I thought that it might resonate with a few of you, because I know that we're all similar beings over here, and we all struggle with similar things. So I'm really glad to hear that it helped. Old New England witch town. I live 10 minutes from Salem. That is so cool. I live in New York, but my aunt lives in Connecticut, and I spent a lot of time as a child in her neighborhood, and it's this very old town. It's not a witch town. It's not like classified as a witch town, but a lot of my inspiration for this island comes from her town, specifically the like old buildings and the old graveyard that I used to spend a lot of time in as a kid. I was such a weird kid. You all like, you all hear me say like I was a weird kid, and you're like, oh, like she was probably a little weird, but like, no, I was very weird. I was so quiet. I was so quiet. You wouldn't know that now from listening to me and how chatty I am, but I was so shy. And I spent all of my time reading books and then pretending that they were real. So I would read like these fantasy books and like go hang out in this like old graveyard by myself, like literally by myself, not during the night, because I was also a very scared child. My anxiety like manifested when I was a kid as like being just scared of everything. But I would go to this old graveyard and just like pretend I like was in this like epic fantasy novel and like spent all this time there. And so, yeah, I was a weird kid, but that's the inspiration for this island. And that's why we have like a graveyard right at the entrance. And it's not like spooky, because I don't like spooky. It's more mysterious, more old, and more not like a nod to like, you know, like real cool witches who are in touch with the earth. So that's really cool that you live in Salem. It's one of my favorite places, or like close to Salem. The swamp is going to be so cool, and you find a lot of frogs. Yes, I have a couple frog models on Elmwood, and we're going to bring them over here and have them in the swamp. What a goth spending time in a graveyard. It was a really cool graveyard. It had like really old like tombstones and just like this very cool architecture and this like quintessential like iron gate, and it was huge, and it was like in the woods. It was just honestly like the perfect place to hang out as a kid. As someone who struggles with anxiety, your mindfulness video meant everything to me. Kaylina, you are legit gonna make me cry. Like, I'm not even kidding. I am new to your community. I found you, I think it was actually through Leanne recently. She, I think, tagged me in something. So I'm relatively new to your community, but I don't think I've missed a stream. Like, I lurk a lot. I'm really not a chatty person in streams. But I love your stream so much, and I think that you are just an incredible person. So I'm honored that you're here and that you watch my videos and that they helped you. Like, oh my gosh, fangirl moment. Oh, that's so sweet. Kimmy, thank you for that follow. And Lan, I think I might have missed your follow, but if I didn't, you're getting a second shout out. Thank you both for wandering into the Fox Den and hanging out with us today. We are doing some terraforming of a pretty big spot, so that's why you just see me kind of alone in the snow here. But I hope you're having a great day. Thank you for hanging out. Holly, you can imagine me doing that. I know, I was weird, but it was like a good kind of weird, I think. I think it gave me character. I did have friends, but they definitely thought I was weird. But I like lived for those visits to my aunts because I would always go by myself, and it was like time not with my brother. And I got to like spend extra special time with just her. And then I got to just spend like alone time, which I love alone time. I live for alone time. Time like just with me and my wacky brain. I loved it. So that's what this island is about. We're gonna try to like really recreate it. I might actually see if I can find some pictures of her town that don't like really give too much away of where it is or whatever. I don't know if that actually matters, but actually I think it might be but actually kind of that looks cool. Yeah, I'll see if I can find the pictures, and if I can, I'll post them in the Discord. So if you're not already in the Discord and you are 18 or older, please join. Please hang out with us. We have a great time. I'm so proud of the community that we have in the Discord. All of you are so kind and so generous. You're the fangirl. Oh my gosh, equal fangirls. I love it. Julia, you too. I used to pretend I was a new character and played by myself, continuing the story. I actually have a suspicion that a lot of you are very much like me. Is that like, maybe we all like to follow and hang out with people that are like us? Is that like a thing? But I like, just from things that you all say in the Discord and like, I don't know, your comments on my stuff. Like, I just feel like we're very similar. Like, we're all like, I shouldn't say we're all like, some of you might not be like this, but like a lot of us seem to be a little bit anxious, a little bit quiet, a little bit wacky, but just like, I don't know, imaginative. I think we all share like this kind of fun imagination. And I think that that's actually probably what brought a lot of us to Animal Crossing, and this version of Animal Crossing in particular, because there's not as much going on as there was in New Leaf. There was so much to keep you occupied in New Leaf. And I feel like in New Horizons, there's not as much of that. But there's more like empty canvas for your imagination. And that's cool to me. Like the fact that I can just like create this island with all of you and like recreate this cool, like old witch town from my childhood is just so special. I love it. Yes, I can imagine you going to a bookstore just to smell the books. Yes, that I also do. I think I said this last week, but if you haven't already seen Dash and Lily, and no, I'm not sponsored by Dash and Lily, but Netflix, if you wanted to, I'm just kidding. I have now watched Dash and Lily 5 times because I watched it twice. Again, I had already seen it 3 times. I watched it twice this week through, and it's it's like a series. There's like 10 episodes. I watched it twice. While I had my period this week because I was in such agony and I like to put on comfort films, and usually I put on Lord of the Rings, but for this season I decided to watch Dash and Lily for the 4th and 5th time. And the reason I bring it up is because it takes place in my neighborhood, and I still call it my neighborhood even though Silky and I moved out of the East Village a couple months ago to live with my grandma and take care of her. It still very much feels like our home. And that I think is why that show is so special to me, but it's also just like sweet and wholesome. So I totally recommend it if you like holiday cheesy films or shows or whatever. I guess it's a show, but I don't know. It feels like a film. And it takes place, a lot of it, in the Strand, which was up until recently my bookstore. It was the closest bookstore to me, and I spent just a wild amount of time in it. And yes, I spent a wild amount of time in it smelling books. So Holly, you already know me very, very well. Every year, a local theater commissions writers to make short plays about people buried in the historic graveyard, and I got to perform with their annual cycle last year. Sometimes they get the family of people to come watch. Ophelia, that is so cool. Do you have any like pictures or anything from that you could share? Because that sounds like really amazing and exactly the type of thing that I would like to see. Oh my God, I made my goal. Y'all, you guys, that was my weekend goal. I swear I'm gonna stop putting these goals up. Oh my God, thank you. I'm so emotional. I'm so emotional. I don't know what I did to deserve you all, but I love you all so much. And I'm flabbergasted. I'm flabbergasted. 550 of you. 551 of you. I love you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Iona, I always think it's hard to meet people like myself in person, and then I spend like an hour on Twitch and find people just like me, but there's so many more people here than I'd ever meet in person, and it's the best feeling to not be feeling alone in the world, and you have truly found people you can just vibe with and truly be yourself. Iona, you just put into words, I think, why I started streaming. Like, I really think that you just put it into words better than I ever could. That's why. And to have the honor, and I treat this as an honor and a privilege and like a deep responsibility to like create a space and to host a space. Maybe that's the word. I'm hosting a space for you all, where you can be yourselves and connect with people who are like you, who, you know, are committed to spreading joy and kindness. That is so amazing and so special. And oh God, I think about it every day. And how like a giddy feeling. It's just a giddy feeling. Addie and Kimmy, thank you both so much for those follows. Thank you for wandering into the Fox Den. Sulky over here promoting Dash and Lily. I swear Netflix should sponsor us for that. Like, we have not stopped talking about it. Lily, you've watched it 3 times. Oh my gosh, I love you. I love you. Giggle buddies. Oh my gosh. I'm so behind on chat. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. You deserve it so much, Lilith. We love a flabbergasted Lilith. Thank you all. I mean, the vibes are so good. I'm honored. I love you all. You host the space since you lift us up, Lilith. King, you are legit gonna make me cry. I'm so honored to have you here. I really am. It means a lot to me. So what do we want to do with this nook? I don't know. Let's see what we can do here. Now, those of you who have watched me terraform, you should be seeing a pattern that I don't actually ever have a plan. I just do things, and then we see how they come out. And if you haven't already seen, I don't remember which Let's Play it is, but one of my Let's Plays, I spent like all week building up my entrance, and then I tore it down. And so I was like, instead of just not posting a video this week, I'm just going to make a video about how I did this. And that's it, right? Like, you can just, if you don't like it, you get rid of it and you try something else. I want to make this look like a little courtyard that you can actually get to. That's the goal for this spot. So I think I'm liking this. Let's see. Did we make a big enough thing though for our city to start? Because I'm a little bit worried it's not big enough. We could have something down there. I actually think I might put the museum. Oh, I think we're going to put the museum there. Ophelia, you don't have any pictures, but it's called Oakwood Cemetery Plays. Each year, the cemetery and the theater team up to sponsor new works about the people buried there. Oh my gosh. I'm going to look that up. Thank you so much for sharing that. That sounds amazing. It's really fun to find the grave of the person you're performing during rehearsal. I feel like I need to be part of this production. I'm gonna you're gonna go to it next year and you're gonna be like, wow, that's Lilith. She came to my town and is now part of this production. Can you imagine? If I did that? That's so funny. I'm making myself laugh now. Oh gosh. From what I've heard, the complete opposite. It's very wholesome. What is a wholesome question? Is it scary? No, Brianna. It's like a rom-com. It takes place in New York's East Village, and it's these two like young adults, teenagers, who meet through the Strand, which is a bookstore. And it's very cheesy, very wholesome, very sweet. And I really love it. So what's a plan? Did I say something about having, oh yeah, my terraforming. But I do like this bridge. It came out kind of good, right? And I think I like the cobblestones with the snow. So I think we're going to keep that. Eloise, you had a plan for terraforming once, tore it all down, and without a plan, I've torn it down significantly less. Exactly. Love Push. You're not late. You're not late in the slightest. It's great to have you here. I hope you're having an awesome Saturday. So good to see you. Missia, it's so good to see you. Thank you so much. I hope you're doing well. How are you today? Do you know what the app is called to help design an island layout? Oh gosh, I used to know this. So before New Horizons came out, I'm not kidding. I did not stop talking about it for like ever, like that whole year leading up to it. It was all I talked about. And I remember, oh gosh, that was embarrassing. That was embarrassing. I remember that app became a thing before the game was released, and I actually sat and planned out my whole island and then didn't actually use it in the slightest. Because of course, once you actually got the game, like it was different than I imagined. I think we're gonna like pull the trigger and actually move the museum right now. Does anyone know the name? Is it Happy Island Designer? I think you're right, Tofu. I think that is the name of it. Your tack, thank you so much for that follow. Thank you for wandering into the fox den. I'm gonna take a sip of water. So now that I've finished my coffee, chat, please remind me to drink water occasionally until we get that all-important channel point redemption. I really need it. I really need it. I'm glad you're doing well. Mizia, it's great to have you here. You're trying to design an island and it's hard to do without a plan. Honestly, what I do is I pull out my little notebook and I make like a very general map sketch of the island. I find that if I get too caught up in the actual like specifics of like boxes, like I think that Happy Island Designer app has like boxes that like you can use to like know exactly how many boxes are on the map and things like that. If I get caught up in that, things are messy. Sulky, you're so sweet. I don't need another coffee. I think that would be risking it in terms of pain. I actually am in a little bit of pain right now, so we're not going to stream too much longer. But thank you for the offer. I appreciate it. Let's move the museum. I don't know. I didn't think that I would put the museum here, but something about the way that area looked just made me think that it might be a good spot for the museum. So we're going to try it. Use the map app, terraform my island, and then reset. Did you not like it, Brainwave? Did you not like it? I love Blathers. I love Blathers. The only one I love more than Blathers is Brewster, obviously. Oh, thank you so much for that follow, Mizia. I'm glad that you're enjoying yourself. Thank you for wandering into the fox den. Oh, everyone, it's okay. I'm not in a tremendous amount of pain. If I was in a lot of pain, I would have stopped already. It's just like that dull kind of, not great feeling. And I know if I drink more coffee, it'll make me feel worse. So you're tacky. Yeah, we are a chill bunch. Thank you for noticing. Oh gosh, Marshall has been sitting here this whole stream. He's really vibing. We should end stream with a song, actually. That would be a good idea. Think about if you have any recommendations. If you have any recommendations, I'd take them. I've been typing in recipes from my notebook to the Notion. Feels perfect to do Notion things while watching your stream. Those of you who don't know, if you're in the Discord, you know, because I don't ever shut up about it. But I really love this, like, I guess it's an app, but it's like a project management tool called Notion. And I use it for my entire life. And I got, no, not there. I got Tofu into it. And it's like all we talk about. She's like putting like all of her recipes in it. And I just put my whole life into it. Tofu, I took your advice and started doing like my pantry and stuff I need for grocery shopping. Can we not get this like right on the edge there? Let's see. Okay, we can. So yeah, if you are into that kind of stuff, I recommend Notion because it's free. It's free and cool. We're gonna see what we think of this. I think this is kind of cool. You might not have my vision yet. So you might be like, why is she putting that here? But I promise, I think that it's gonna look cool. because I'm thinking that we will have like some forest and swamp leading up to it, maybe with some art. If Red ever decides to actually come to my island, we could get some art, like some statues, some old world statues, and have like the graveyard come through, which is what I want. Like I want the vibe of over here, which we need to continue it, but like the graveyard swampy feel of this area, I want it to carry through this whole spot, like this whole side of the island. And then over here, I want it to be just like that and lead up to the museum. I think that that would be cool. And then up here is where we're going to start like the real like town area. And maybe we'll put an incline here and get rid of one of the inclines that is over there. I think that that's our plan. I think that we'll see how much I actually commit to that plan, but I think it's the plan. He must be a big fan of KK. I know, Kaylina. He must be. I mean, listen, he's a smug villager. They love music. I can't believe I just like randomly on a whim put the museum there. Considering you already have a pantry list, I think you'll like it. Oh my gosh, Kate, you're downloading it. Oh, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Fluff, that's where you put your museum, but on the other side. Awesome. I'm glad that you all are thinking that is cool. I'm glad that you can see my vision for it. I'm excited. I'm now excited. I think that this is really coming together. I am liking it. And actually that terraforming didn't take too long, because we already have all this built up. We obviously have a lot of work to do in terms of making it feel like a city. I'm trying to think of what I want to be in the city. Like, do I want it to be the shops? Do I want to like use, Sulky has this video that teaches you how to make buildings. Actually, can one of the mods like find that and put it in the chat? I think that would be really cool if we could link that in the chat. It has to be a mod because otherwise Nightbot will get mad at you. Yeah, so I'm trying to decide if I want to try building some of those buildings. I've never tried to do that before. Or if I just want to like put the shops and a couple of houses, like the more city-ish villagers up here. And then have the other villagers that I feel like live more on the outskirts, be on the other side of the island. So that's what I'm trying to wrestle with. Or if I want to do like a mix of those things. But I definitely want over here to feel very townish. And I would love it to feel a little gritty, like not gritty with a T, like grid as in like have like grid streets, like a small area that feels like a grid. That's what I would love to actually accomplish. So we might need some more space. Like we might need this courtyard to be a little smaller and a little bit more space up here, but we'll see. But I am liking how it's coming together. It needs trees. It needs a lot of trees. My plan is great. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. I'm glad that you like it. I have to go get dinner, but it's fun. I hope I can catch you next time you're on. Dear Glow, it's so great to have you here. I hope you're feeling better. I hope the day gets better for you. Again, all the love in the world. AC Laura, I love your streams, because mine are just me going to 2060 so I can have cockroaches. Well, yeah, there's none of that. I will miss, actually, I was thinking about that, like, because I don't time travel on Alderwood, will we ever get cockroaches? Would I need to like not play for a couple weeks or something? Is that how I would get them? Because I actually like them and I think that they're very witchy. So I kind of want them, but I also don't want to time travel for Alderwood. So yeah, I don't know. It's a dilemma. Oh, thank you for posting that, Sulky. Yeah, go watch that video if you want to know about how to make buildings in Animal Crossing, because it's a really good tutorial. Soda Candy, thank you for saying hello. It's good to have you here. I hope you're having a great Saturday. Everybody posted the video. Amazing. Thank you. Thank you, Lily. Look at you being just the best mod. Everyone, today is Eloise's first time modding the Twitch stream. Can we get some extra love for her and tell her that she's doing an amazing job? Because I think that she is. I don't think that you all are a very hard bunch to mod because you're all very sweet. and just very good at spreading joy and kindness. But she's doing an incredible job. Yeah, we love cockroaches. They're cute. They're cute. I get sad when I accidentally step on them. Yes, Eloise is doing amazing. Just amazing. All right, so let's see. What do we want to do? How do we want to wrap up here? How are we feeling about what we have accomplished? Did we actually accomplish anything today? Did we actually accomplish anything is the question every stream, but that's okay. So I think what I want to work on next is like continuing the swamp. So maybe tomorrow, turnips and tea, 9:30 in the morning Eastern time tomorrow. We will maybe work on this swamp and build it out some more. And then the museum will be built. So we'll get to see what that looks like. And then we'll kind of go from there and start building up this city. So I think we will call it a day here because I am actually feeling a little bit of pain. It's been a beautiful 2 hours. We've talked about so much. I'm glad that you all joined me on all these conversations that we had today. We got to talk about some important things, I think. And I just love you. I just love you so much. Thank you for being here. We're going to do a raid today. Sulky, can you find somebody for me to raid? Can you find somebody for me to raid? I want to do a raid. I want to spread some joy and some love to somebody else who is streaming today. Victor, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you for wandering into the Fox Den. I have a feeling, everybody, that tomorrow we might be able to celebrate affiliate. Maybe. So we might be celebrating that tomorrow. Again, if we are celebrating it, I will let you know in the title of the stream. Oh, have we rated Ryan? I don't think we've ever rated Ryan. Let's repay the favor to Ryan because Ryan is doing a subathon and I'm actually kind of sad that I am missing it. So let's give Ryan for the win some love today. Please join me on that raid. Ryan is just an incredible person, incredible streamer, an incredible content creator in general. And I just think that he deserves all the love, and I'd love to send some his way. So join me on that raid. This might be our last raid before, not as affiliate. So in future raids, you'll get channel points. But yeah, let's go give Ryan some love. Thank you for being here. I love you all. I really do. And I'm so grateful to you. And I will see you tomorrow at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for more coziness, more love. So let's go share it. And Sulky will be streaming today, at 1 p.m. Is it 1 p.m. Sulky? I'm so sorry. My brain is a little fried. 1 p.m. or 2 p.m. This afternoon, I think 2 p.m. Eastern time, 2 p.m. Eastern time. So hang out with Sulky and I, at 2 p.m. Eastern time. Love to you all. Love to you all.